So in this video, I'm going to be reviewing the two new monsters that have leaked skill sets, UV Fusion and Dark Voltaic. So anyways, let's get started. To start off with UV Fusion, the free-to-play Legends Pass. Darkness Vanisher deals a low magic damage and applies shock to an enemy. Okay. True Love deals moderate magic damage and applies stamina leak to all enemies. Okay. Unlimited Volts removes all negative status effects and stamina regen to all allies. Requires cooldown. Wake Up Volt deals moderate thunder damage and applies shock to an enemy. Gives extra turn to itself. Requires cooldown. Your Turn removes all negative status effects from one ally and gives one extra turn to itself. Yes, I remember all the strategies I wanted to do, but I couldn't do them because Madame Fusion was a legendary monster and it would have been impossible. Colonel Shield applies evasion to itself and applies positive effect protection to itself and gives up 30% of stamina to itself. Applies stamina regen to itself. That's a lot. Jinakatami deals low special damage, disables trait, and gives an extra turn to itself. Requires cooldown. Fusion protection applies evasion, gives 30% of stamina to all allies. Requires cooldown. And Gathering Storm deals heavy magic damage, removes positive stats effects, and disables traits on all enemies, and applies Mega Stun to all enemies. And moving on, we have Dark Voltaic. I have high hopes for this monster. Returned Hero deals moderate thunder damage. Power Thirsty deals low dark damage to enemies. 20,000 volts deals moderate thunder damage to an enemy. Gives one extra turn to itself. Corrupted Energy gives 50% of stamina. Removes 50% of total life from itself. Gives an extra turn to itself. No, that's not good. I thought it was gets 50% of stamina from itself. I think that might be a glitch or something. Dark Assault deals low dark damage and it gives an extra turn to itself. Resentment Fog applies area dodge and gives dark weakness to all enemies. 50,000 volts deals heavy thunder damage to enemy. Gives one extra turn to itself. Dark Shocks deals more dark damage to one enemy and then to all enemies. So and gives an extra turn to it, so that's actually kind of good. Requires cooldown though. And yeah, and Blackout removes positive status effects, deals heavy dark damage and applies corrupted to all enemies. I'm not sure how to feel about it. On one hand, you have Corrupted Energy, which at first I thought was an OP move, but then I realized it was removes and not gains. I think if they make that a gains, it would be pretty good, honestly. And then UV Fusion. Okay, so he has Status Caster Dodge Area that makes him like 10 times better. He has rank 1 Possession Immunity and rank 0 Harden. Rank 3 and for UV Fusion, rank 0 Harden, rank 1 Status Caster Evasion, and rank 3 Positive Effect Protection. Man, look at this loading screen, super good. And I guess I'll do Tall Light too. Your favorite diva deals low light damage and applies Sunburn. Flash Whirlwind applies Taunt. Famous Pose heals itself by 50%. Applies Torture Immunity. Glow of a Star. Deals moderate light damage. Applies Sunburn. Requires cooldown. Heroic Pose blocks out 50% of incoming damage for itself. Applies Immunity Control. Signing Autographs deals moderate light damage and applies vulnerable to all enemies, requires cooldown. Bomb Jump deals very heavy light damage to an enemy and applies vulnerable and applies Sunburn to an enemy, requires cooldown. And Photograph Me applies Mega Taunt and blocks out 50% of incoming damage for itself. Yeah, I don't know. It seems weird. I think it might be fine. And then we have like all their traits and whatever. Wormshoid. Oh, it is trashing on Wormanoid and everything. So yeah, that'll be it for this video. Bye.